Hello everyone and welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. So let's discuss how the markets closed on Tuesday. Sensex closed lower by 4,389.7 points to settle at 72,079.05. Nifty closed lower by 1,379.4 points to settle at 21,884.5. Nifty Mid Cap 100 and Small Cap 100 declined by 7.88% and 8.23% respectively. Moving on to the top 5 gainers and losers on Nifty. So the top 5 gainers are HUL, Britannia, Nestle India, Hero MotoCorp and Tata Consumer. Whereas the top 5 losers were Adani Ports, ONGC, NTPC, Coal India and SBI. Now talking about the S&P BSE sector-wise advance and decline. So only FMCG advanced by 0.15%, whereas BSE IT, healthcare, auto, consumer durables, banking, realty, metals, telecommunication, oil and gas and power declined from the range of 1.08% to 14.25%, with BSE power being the highest loser with 14.25%. Now moving on to the market breadth, where 488 stocks advanced whereas 3,349 stocks declined. Talking about the 52-week high, around 83 stocks scaled new 52-week high. So some of them were Blue Star, Britannia, Container Corporation, Marico, Suzlon, Macrotech Developers. And moving on to the 52-week low, so around 271 stocks traded at new 52-week low. So some of them were Bajaj Finserv, Bandhan Bank, Bata India, Dalmia Bharat, IndiaMart Intermesh, Tata Elxsi, Tata Tech. Now talking about FI and DI, where FI and DI both net sold to the tune of rupees 12,436.2 crores and 3,319 crores respectively. Moving on to the global cues, the US benchmark indices overnight closed largely unchanged in green as fall in job openings around 8.1 million, a 3-year low, pointed to a weaker economic growth, but also lifted hopes for a Federal Reserve rate cut this year. Most Asian markets are currently trading higher. However, we could see another day of volatile session as the street will now focus on the formation of government. Now, moving on to the stocks which are likely to be in focus today. So first we have is Hindalco Industries, where the US subsidiary Novelis said early on Wednesday that it plans to postpone its $945 million IPO, citing market conditions. So overall neutral for Hindalco Industries. Then we have is Wipro. The company announced that it has partnered with Zscaler to introduce Wipro Cyber X-ray, an AI-assisted decision support platform. So positive for Wipro. Hindustan Aeronautics, the Sukhoi 30 MKI aircraft crashed today while on a test sortie from the company's Nashik division. Both pilots have been ejected safely. A technical snag was reported by the pilots. So overall neutral to negative for HAL. Tata Motors, the company incorporated the wholly owned unit TML Commercial Vehicles as part of the proposed demerger. So overall neutral for Tata Motors. Then we have is NLC India. The company will consider raising a foreign currency loan of up to $600 million on June 10th. So overall positive for NLC India. Shilpa Medicare, the company's wholly owned subsidiary, filed its first drug master file of recombinant human albumin 20% with US FDA. So overall positive for Shilpa Medicare. Jindal Stainless, the company has acquired a 100% stake in Evergrade International Investment. So neutral for Jindal Stainless. Container Corp, the company has signed a MOU with Shipping Corporation to provide end-to-end logistics solution. So overall positive for Container Corporation. Moving on to the block deal, where we have Hinduja Global Solutions, where Asia Exports sold 11.6 lakh shares. Hinduja Group Limited bought 11.6 lakh shares at rupees 804 per share. Talking about bulk deals, where we have Multi-Commodity Exchange, where WF Asian Smaller Companies Fund Limited bought 4.97 lakh shares at rupees 3,212.43 per share. And second we have NCC, where Small Cap World Fund INC sold 54.02 lakh shares at rupees 265.13 per share. Moving on to corporate action, where we have is X record dividend for Reliance Industrial Infrastructure and Manappuram Finance, and X record buyback date for Sharda Motor Industries. Yeah, so that was all from the Fundamental Daily Morning Podcast of SBI Securities. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.